This is about Billy Knight. It's time for our River City Chat. You know, this is the second or third, well, probably the third time now that we've had a podcast dealing with our water meter. This is the new water meter. We've shown you this before. Over 4,800 of these are now in the ground here in Moss Point. And this is your new meter, electronic meter that's going to be reading the water rate that comes through that you're using at your house. And we are really depending on this meter to give us the correct reading so that everybody will be paying the right amount for their water consumption. And hoping that everything goes well now, because we have sent out letters because as we test this system, we've been seeing a lot of excessive leaks. And we sent letters out encouraging families to check those leaks to make sure that there were real leaks and there were not water usage. And some of you came in and some of you did not. So we're going to be sending out a real bill starting the 1st of February. And we just want to put you on notice about that because we know now you're going to be paying more than you have been paying. In most cases, not everybody, but in most cases, because most of these bills, unfortunately, before my time, was being estimated. And they are still being estimated. That's why I have been trying my best to find the resources to change that. Because it's not fair to you, it's not fair to the city, that we're both not paying our fair share, or the city is not receiving their fair share. It means that the city has been subsidizing water for some time for those that have not been paying their fair rate. And we're just trying to balance everything. We don't want you to pay any more or any less than you should. The city want to get its part, so we do not have to subsidize it because we can't afford it. Bottom line, we just can't afford it. And so now we're about to get to the point that we're going live. And I want to let you know how the bill is going to be going out so you can be aware that when you get that bill, if you feel that you're being overcharged, then you bring that bill into the utility department here at City Hall, and we'll have someone there to work through that process. If need be, go out to your house to check to see where the leaks are and adjust that to make sure if it is a leak, then hope we can find it. Just know now, if you got any kind of water, your toilet is running, you got a leak anywhere in your kitchen. I have it all the time. Sometimes in my kitchen, the water is is dripping all the time because you can't completely cut it off. Well, that's water that's going through your system. If in your bathroom, your commode is running, that's water going through your system. When you use a sprinkler outside, that's water going through your system. On cold weather days, when you leave the water running so the pipes won't freeze, that's going through your system. That means you're going to be charged for it. So that's why you need to know if you got water running in any kind of way in your house, you ought to be aware of it. So if you cut it off, you're protecting yourself. And if you leave it on, of course, you're going to be charged for it. So if you're watering flowers or your yard, if you got a swimming pool, it's a separate sitting sometime that someone have a separate meter for that. But if you got a leak in your house, if your water is running in the kitchen, you have to pay attention to these things so that won't be going through your system and you're not aware of it. Or at least in this case, you're not benefiting from it. So just make sure your house is tight with leaks, not having any leaks, so that when you do get this reading, that is a true reading. So if you get that bill and you think that you're being overcharged because you are absolutely sure that you don't have any leaks or your water's not running anywhere, you're not using excessive water. If you're absolutely sure that, then bring that into City Hall, and I want our people to make that adjustment, because we want you to be paying exactly what you should be paying. So this is the timing in which they're going out now. The first of Tuesday in February, that's what we call Zone 3. The first Tuesday in February, that first bill is going to come out. So just be looking for the first Tuesday that bill is going out. Now, you got 15 days to pay that bill. You got 15 days to come in and pay that bill. And so please pay attention to that. The second bill is going out on the second Tuesday of the month. That's Zone 1. The second Tuesday of the month, the second bill is going out. The third bill is going out on the third Tuesday of the month. And of course, the fourth bill will be going out the fourth Tuesday of the month. That's every month. And every month, you got 15 days to pay that bill. Now, we're checking the system now to make sure everything is working properly, in hopes to go live on the first Tuesday of February. And if anything changes, that for some reason we think we're not quite ready, then I'll come back and let you know. We'll be meeting next week with all our engineers, the contractors, with our building department to evaluate all this again. But I'm giving you a heads up now that you got time now to check to see if you have any leaks anywhere in your house. Toilet running, faucet leaking, inside out. Check that now, please. And make sure you don't have any leaks anywhere. Because once you get that hard bill, that bill is we expect that bill to be paid. But we want you paying the right amount based on what you're using. So we're almost there, most one. This is one of the promises that we made, that we were going to change these meters out so that you will get the right rate, the correct rate that you should be paying. It's going to help you, and it's certainly going to help the city. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for your understanding. Have a good day.